Kwara State is a Yoruba state. And the Yoruba people, I greet you all in the name of Olodumare. And I'm so grateful to Almighty Allah, Almighty God, for making each and every one of us to witness history and for giving this generation this ability to do what we are doing. What is the history of Kwara State? Bó ní Kwara State, báwo ló ṣe wà formed? The problem about Nigeria is that the amalgamation of Nigeria, the Southern Protectorate, the Northern Protectorate, those maps, there were a lot of injustice. Tí British ṣe. Awolowo they try láti correct a lot of this injustice, and many of the ethnic minorities like Joseph Taka, even Aminu Kano, who was a Fulani man from the northwest. But there were some hardcore, hardline conservatives at our opportunists from the east, led by Zeke. Hardline conservatives from the north, led by Modu Bello, who wanted the borders of the borders of northern Nigeria to be what it is. Táwọn British ti gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́. Ṣé the Kiriji War tí àwọn èèyàn máa ń rí tó máa ń sọ pé ó ní disadvantage was actually what defined Yoruba land. The Kiriji War, gbogbo àwọn tó participate ní Kiriji War yẹn is a Yoruba civil war, Ekiti Parapọ̀ war. Ìlọrin wà ńbẹ̀. Ìlọrin was part of the Yoruba city state. Tó náà join pé wọ́n jagun civil war lẹ Yorùbá. Àwọn Èkìtì àti Ìjẹ̀ṣà wọ́n lọ pè lọ́rin, ẹ má bọ̀ o. Èyí náà join wa láti kápá Ìbàdàn. Yorùbá kúkú nu yín. And Ìlọrin was also there. So, báwo ló ṣe wá ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n wá create region all of a sudden tí Ìlọrin ò wá sínú Western region? Ṣé British ṣé kí mo sọ pé n tó kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bí Britain ṣe dá wàhálà lẹ̀ láàrin Yoruba Christians àti Yoruba Muslims? What the British missionaries did. Issue yẹn là ń try láti solve, and we need to be tactical about it. Ṣé Ìlọrin, Kwara State used to be called West Central State. 1967 ni wọ́n dẹ̀ dálẹ̀. Ìlọrin dẹ̀ ní capital. Ebira people, Okun Kaba people, àwọn Ogorimagongo, àwọn Ìgbómìnà, àti gbogbo àwọn Ọ̀yọ́, àti some Èkìtì people. They were part of àtàwọn Bariba. They were part of old West Central States. Ṣé in 19 after tí Gowon break up àwọn regions, kò sí tó ń jẹ́ South, Southeast, Southwest, Northwest, Northeast, àti North Central. There was nothing like that. This current geopolitical zone, tí àwọn kan máa sọ, the Yoruba people can be found in the southwestern part of Nigeria, Benin Republic. That is absolute rubbish. Torí ẹ̀ ni kẹ́ máa dárúkọ Yorùbá, kẹ́ máa yọ Yorùbá Kwara kúrò. It is absolute madness. Because tẹ́ bá wá àwọn original Yorùbá, original pure blood, undiluted, inú Kwara ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ inú Kwara lẹ́ti yọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. They as Yoruba, It's even insultive. Kema sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá, kema sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Kwara. Why insultive? Or kema dárúkọ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Kogi. It's as if you don't know your history. But torí the social engineering tán ti ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà. Torí ẹ̀ ni many people understand. Ipe irú breed àwọn Yorùbá wo ló wà 2024, 2025 yìí. Àwọn ilé ògọ̀ bí àwọn bàbá wọn náà. I'm sorry, omi insult àwọn elders wa o. Àwọn elders wọn máa ń gbà ní wọ́n filẹ̀ fọ́lọ́run wọ́n máa sọ òyìnbó. Àwọn ilé ògbà o. And they are ready to do anything to defend their honor. You must be able to defend your honor and draw boundaries. So Kwara State was a West Central State ló wà tẹ́lẹ̀. So because it was a Yoruba, 70% Yoruba majority state, nígbà yẹn demography was just 70%. The Yorubas of old West Central State, àwọn Yoruba nationalists, bí Baba JP Olawoyin, àwọn ni wọ́n control politics in Kwara State. They were very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. And there was a powerful alliance between the Yorubas and the Ebiras. Torí ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá lọ sí Ọ̀kẹ́nẹ́, tẹ́ bá kéèyàn méjì ìjọlé Ọ̀kẹ́nẹ́, ìkànnì wọn gbọ́ Yorùbá. Half of the Ebira people speak plenty Yoruba language. Many people don't know this. Ebira land is totally controlled. It's totally surrounded by Yoruba people. In the south, by the Ogorimagongos, who are Akokos. On the west, by the Okun Yoruba people. And on the right, by River Niger. So you need to cross River Niger to get to the other side, which is another Yoruba group, the Igalas. So the Ebira people, they are totally surrounded by Yoruba people. So torí pé kíní yóò sí inú southwest. Ṣé rí pé southwest yìí ọ̀rọ̀ 1996 ni o. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ láti wà láyé ńgbà yẹn. Ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ 1996, ó dẹ̀ ti shape reality àwọn youth wa dòní. That a lot of ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn youth wa tó wà ní obedient movement tó vote ní 2023, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ò mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ń bẹ ní Benin Republic. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé capital Benin Republic pélé Yorùbá ni. Wọn ò mọ̀ pé Hausa wà ní Niger. They don't know that Benin Republic, Niger is an Hausa dominated state, country. Àwọn náà dẹ̀ ń dìbò. So we need to properly give our youth a powerful political education. Torí ẹ̀ la fi ń sọ pé àwọn youth wa pé ó lè gbé Christianity sórí tó bá péré lọ́mọ Yorùbá. Kò possible. Ó lè gbé Islam sórí tó bá pọ̀rọ̀ pé fún politics. Sórí fún religion, gbé Islam sórí. That is between you and God. But for politics, as a Yoruba man, ó lè gbé religion sórí. Ó lè play political Christianity as a Yoruba man, kó go far. Ó dẹ̀ lè play political Islam as a Yoruba man, kó go far ní national politics. Ó lè play. Ó lè play. You need to play Yoruba politics. Torí yẹn ló fi máa ní numbers. Ìyẹn ni wàá fi ní more acceptability àti more leverage. Because numbers were extremely important. Sherry, because they've not taught the Yoruba people politics and the definition of politics in raw form. That is why a lot of our people have become pawns in the hands of many people within Nigeria. Sherry, me from West Central State, In the 1970s, they changed the name because they were scared. Àwọn kan were scared wípé Yorùbá ti kọ́ àti annex ibẹ̀ yẹn into our geopolitical influence. But this is common sense. We are not a minority within Nigeria, for God's sake. We are a powerful majority who fought for the independence of Nigeria, who have suffered for Nigeria. So why should we be trying to organize our people within Nigeria as a solid united bloc? And some people, at least linguistically, and some people will be using every trick from religion to military dictatorship to manipulation to insecurity to sabotage it. So wọ́n change orúkọ West Central State. Wọ́n change there sí Kwara State. Ṣé rí Ìbàdàn change there? Ibẹ̀ ni wàhálà ti wà. Ṣé mọ̀, if you hear Ọ̀ṣun State nsìn, you know that's a Yoruba state. You hear Ọ̀yọ́ State, you know that's a Yoruba state. Nígbà wọ́n bá change orúkọ sí tán change orúkọ sí Kwara State. Ṣé mọ̀, ó hard kẹ́ tó lè lọ argue. Kwara orúkọ Hausa ni. So they did that in order to further the Arewanization of Yoruba land territories in that axis. And in order to change our reality. As if that was not enough. Second Republic yẹn, Yoruba dominate, non control nationalists. Àwọn ni wọ́n control politics Kwara State. And we were the ones, even UPN, Egbe Awolowo win in Kwara State in 1983 elections. But there was a coup. Ṣé rí coup anytime tí wọ́n bá fi lè ṣe coup ní Nigeria. Àwọn tó máa ń benefit ní every coup, Arewa àti Igbo land ni. Ìgbà tí wọ́n create tán break up, wọ́n create 12 states ní Nigeria. South ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, Southwest, Western region ní had 4 states. Lagos State, Oyo State, Ogun State, and Ondo State. But gbogbo ilẹ̀ Igbo yẹn tó pè Southeast lónìí kò ní ju 1 state lọ. Southeast Central State ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ o, after 1967, Yorùbá Southwest ní 4 states, ilẹ̀ Igbo ní 1 state. Bóun náà ṣe wá ṣe é tẹ́ pé àwọn ní 5 ń sìn, àwọn sì pọ̀ wá lórí 6. Because àwọn tí military tárẹ̀wá bá ti wà ní government báyìí, Igbo sáré mọ́ lọ máa ń bá rẹ̀ wá ṣe alliance ni. In order to be able to get as many things as possible. In táwọn wà after ní báwọn ṣe máa equalize pẹ̀lú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, Arewa can use power to destroy the lives of our Yorubas in Kogi and Kwara. And there, but in Nigeria, whether during military and during political democratic dispensation, tó o bá ti sí lórí tébù níbi tán ti ń pín ìyà egun náà máa gbé fún ẹ o. Torí ẹ̀ ni ó wà very stupid kí ọmọ yín fẹ́ jẹ president ó kó wà l'Abuja tẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí pọ́ńtẹ̀ láti restructure Nigeria kẹ́ẹ̀kan ọlọ́mọ gbá pé placard pẹ́fẹ́ bá yẹ̀ jẹ́ pẹ́fẹ́ lè dànù. Anything you want, you negotiate for it. That was how they changed Kwara, West Central State. But this is a Western state. Wọ́n ṣe change yẹ sí Kwara State nìyẹn through military fiat. Nígbà after 1984 yẹn tí Buhari ṣe kú Babangida wọlé. Àwọn people àwọn mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ fún yín, they went to go and complain wípé àwọn Yorùbá àwọn ni wọ́n ti they were too powerful. But this state is literally a Yoruba state o. Ẹ yọ àwọn okun kúrò àti àwọn ìbìrà. Kẹ wá lọ wọ́n wá lọ kó àwọn gàlà wá láti Benue State, old Benue State. Ṣé ti rí mishmash bọ́n ṣe ń create state o? Wọ́n wá kó papọ̀. Why tí Yorùbá okun ò lè ní state rẹ̀? Why tí ìbìrà ò lè ní state rẹ̀? Why tí ìgàlà people lè ní state rẹ̀? Wọ́n wá lọ kó 3 powerful blocks. Wọ́n lọ fi create Kogi State. Wọ́n wá lọ mú àwọn Hausa settlers tó sá fún Madam Fodio jihad. Àwọn Hausa settlers tó sá ní Kano ní the Hausa kingdoms. Tí wọ́n wá settle sí along the river Niger níbi Lọ́kọ́já yẹn. Àwọn ni wọ́n wá mú, wọ́n tún wá patch wọn mọ́ to create Kogi. Wọ́n wá lọ tún fi orúkọ Hausa name, wọ́n tún lọ fi name Kogi State. Ṣé bàbá kò sí kò ntí wí military head of states from the core north. Bí wọ́n ṣe create states and their nomenclature and their composition and their borders. Bọ́n ṣe ṣe nu Nàìjíríà kò yàtọ̀ sí báwọn Europeans bọ́n ṣe carve up Africa for their own agenda. And all these things was done in order to destroy any form of Yoruba nationalism in that place called North Central. The Yoruba people are the second largest ethnicity in North Central. Our Nikela they need the highest number of political representation as a singular ethnic bloc. 2 senators in Kwara, 1 senator in Kogi. And we had close to 20 Yoruba-speaking local governments in the North Central, scattered into 2 states. Now, because a lot of our people don't actually understand this, Sherry Mosoroko, money the biggest thing to achieve benefits to Yoruba from the balkanization of Taiti Gowon break regions into pieces was that àwọn Yoruba wa tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ parẹ́ ní Kwara àti ní Kogi, they have a form of half autonomy. Wọ́n tiẹ̀ ní a form of identity. Sherry, the whole of Kwara State, Sherry, we need to start breaking a lot of things down. Sherry, the entire Yoruba-speaking part, and some Nupe and Nupe àtàwọn Bàdùbà kékèké yẹn. Sherry Bogu, that is now fún Jagaban ní Taitu. Bogu actually used to be part of old Kwara State. Àwọn Bogu ni wọ́n lọ́bì pa wọn pé wọ́n marginalize àwọn tán fi lọ gbé wọn sínú Niger State. Torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Bogu ni base agbára àwọn Bariba wà. And they were not comfortable being in the same states pẹ̀lú Ìlọrin. Òun ni wọ́n fi gbé Bogu, so Bogu went back into Niger State. Sherry, we need to actually read state creations in Nigeria. It's extremely important so that we can know where we are coming from and know where we are going. Torí ẹ̀ ni ẹ wò bí àwọn Igbos wọ́n ṣe múra kankan sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ annex Delta North into the southeast. Wọ́n fẹ́ gba gbogbo Ìkwéré, the Igbo groups in Rivers into the southeast. àwọn yẹn mọ tán ṣe kọ́lọ̀ ń dáríjì mí. How many powerful Yorùbá organization ló ń push bá ṣe máa rí Warri gbà sínú South West? And Warri used to be part of the Western region. Alliance Zik àtàmọ́dún Bello iná fi yọ àwọn ìṣẹ̀kírì kúrò lára wa àtàwọn Àkókò Ẹ̀dó àtàwọn Wùsẹ̀. Because torí pé gbogbo bó ṣe ń gẹyín torí ẹ̀ nígbà tí Ògúndé sọ nípa Yorùbá ronú tí bàbá fi kọrin yẹn, ó ní ẹ̀yà tó ti kéré tẹ́lẹ̀ tán tí wọ́n ń gé kúrú. Ó ní Yorùbá wọ́n gbá wọn bí bọ́ọ̀lù, wọ́n sọ wọn di bọ́ọ̀lù tàláyé ń gbá. Bàbá yẹn mọ tó ń sọ torí bàbá yẹn ń sun ẹkún bí tí ayé Yorùbá ṣe rí ní tàìmì yẹn. A dẹ̀ láwọn internal saboteurs tó ń dorúkọ Yorùbá bíi Sunday Awoniyi tí wọ́n sọ pé yes ẹ máa báyé Yorùbá jẹ́ lọ. Tẹ́ pé àwọn kan náà ń pariwo pé ẹ pawó lọ́wọ́ ẹ sọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pera wọn ní Yorùbá. Because everybody rí Yorùbá as weak. Torí ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọlúwàbí ò ń ṣe báyẹn kìnnìkan ẹ má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ báyẹn is absolutely a lè continue báyẹn ká survive nínú Nàìjíríà. Ìtàláyé bá sọ yín dà ní wọ́n á fi bu yín. Àwọn Ìgbò tó sabotage báwọn Yorùbá Kogi àti Kwara ṣe padà sí Western region. Àwọn náà máa ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ Ìlọrin bú wa dòní. So a gbọ́dọ̀ ìgbà kéèyàn sọ wá dolórí burúkú. So mò ń kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Kwara State, mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ 200 years ago kí lọ́mọ sọ̀rọ̀ Àfọ̀njá àbí Ìlọrin. No, let's talk about Kwara State. And we need to approach Kwara State on ethnicity and linguistic terms. So, torí ẹ̀ ní tẹ́ bá ti rí anybody tó fi rẹ̀ tó ń lo ethnicity
Yeyeluwa, am I the only one?
Ṣé à ń gbọ́ mi báyìí?
Ṣáṣì ń gbọ́ ààrẹ báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni,
Ṣé à ń gbọ́
mi
mi?
ṣe ń gbọ́ wọn
Manager,
bóyá
ṣé wà ń bẹ̀?
kẹ́ jáde.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear him.
Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbẹ́ mi?
Yes,
À ń gbọ́ mi.
manager, we can hear you too.
No, Madam Ajoke, mo ti ẹ̀ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Oh, okay.
Torí ẹ̀ ní if you see what they are doing láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní erase Yorùbá identity, attack Yorùbá obas, àwọn radical Islamic clerics sí. It's a grand agenda láti replicate Kwara. In tó ṣe ní Kwara, wọ́n á sọ Kwara, Kwara, wọ́n á sọ they will turn Ọ̀yọ́ into Kwara, they will turn Ọ̀yọ́ into another Kwara, Ọ̀ṣun into another Kwara, Ògùn into another Kwara, Lagos into another Kwara. So ibẹ̀ yẹn kàn jẹ́ ẹ̀kan máa sọ Yorùbá, this is a Yorùbá, this is a Southwest, but it will be a vassal region of the Northwest. Of the Northwest. So it's one plan nìyẹn. And same problem náà òun la ní pẹ̀lú àwọn táwọn Igbos náà fẹ́ máa ṣe. Torí ẹ̀ ni, I'm sorry to say this, some of our Afenifere leaders, instead of trying to fight and say no, ẹ jẹ́ ká protect ilẹ̀ Yorùbá from outside influence. Nǹkan wá ṣe ni pé àwọn prefer káwọn mú àwọn Igbos káwọn jẹ́ kí Igbos mọ influence ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ju kí Fúlàní mọ influence ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ. That was what they did. Wọn ò kàn lè sọ ní torí ẹ̀ náà fi lọ sọ faction Afẹ́nifẹ́re tí wọ́n di Ọ̀hánifẹ́re. Very disgraceful thing tó lọ ṣe. So approach it wà pé no, àwa ò dá sí destroy politics wọn, lọ dá politics wọn rú nílẹ̀ Ìgbò. Lọ dá politics wọn rú ní Sokoto àbí Zamfara. Kílódé fẹ́ máa dálẹ̀ Yorùbá rú? Àwọn méjì dẹ̀ wọ́n lo religion, wọ́n lo intermarriage. wọ́n dẹ̀ lo blackmails in order to destroy Yoruba land and weaken us. Rí torí ẹ̀ ní akẹ́ni, we need to leave Nigeria in the you play into their hands. Kọ́tẹ́ ti sọ pé lọ secessionist route, wọ́n á kàn lo Nigerian military, wọ́n á rojọ́ mọ́ yín lẹ́sẹ̀, Nigerian military ni wọ́n á fi pa yín. That is what they want to do. Wọ́n fẹ́ máa frustrate yín ni. Wọ́n máa fi yín ràn ni. So that you can take the wrong route to address injustice against you. Ẹ̀rí gbogbo humiliation tán fún Tinubu between 2015 and 2019. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó bínú kúrò ní APC. Wọ́n humiliate ẹ̀. Gbajabiamila tó yẹ kó jẹ speaker, wọ́n lé dànù. Candidate tó yẹ kó jẹ Senate president, wọ́n gbé dànù. They just kept quiet. Ó wọ́n bí dídìrín. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀. They started sending all sort of criminal attacks. Fẹ́rẹ̀ sí ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ọmọ Afẹ́nifẹ́re leader, wọ́n pa. Wọ́n fẹ́ kí Yorùbá respond. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀. He didn't say anything. Gbogbo tán ṣe, wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ Tinubu lẹ́nu náà ni tí ó lè dá sọ̀rọ̀ Sharia. So that wọ́n lè sọ fáwọn èèyàn wọn wípé is a fake Muslim. Ó ti tako Sharia ní North. Because ọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria wà very complex. Ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá torí pé a wà religiously homogeneous. A dẹ̀ ní láti wà very careful. And our people are not politically... Ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀yin Yorùbás are politically sophisticated? Irọ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àmọ́ politics. We are practicing politics from a position of idealism, not reality. Ṣé rí ìtàn ní Ìlọrin Emirates ní 1905. Ó yàtọ̀ sí Ìlọrin Emirates 2025. And I've been able to read the Ìlọrin Gazette. Tí wọ́n ti try láti take away from public consumption. Fortunately, àwa kan ní lọ́wọ́. Lè rí lẹ́ni library, wọ́n ti jóná. Ṣé rí there were 4 city-states. 4 powerful city-states. Tó fẹ́ replace Ọ̀yọ́ nígbà tí Ọ̀yọ́ disintegrate. Dahomey, which is in current day Benin Republic. Ìbàdàn, Ìjàyè àti Ìlọrin. Torí ẹni Dahomey fi ń annex a lot of Yoruba city-states. They were even coming for the Egbas. So now fẹ́ replace the Ọ̀yọ́ empire. They wanted to rebuild Ọ̀yọ́ empire. It was a struggle for power. And they were very ruthless about it. They were trying to take their pound of flesh. Nítorí Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe fún wọn. Ìbàdàn àti Ìjàyè, fortunately, àwọn méjèèjì yẹn, they were pro-Ọ̀yọ́, pro-Ìbàdàn, pro-Yorùbá, pro-Ọ̀yọ́. Ìlọrin declared independence. Ìlọrin méjì ló wà. Ìlọrin tí Àfọ̀njá tó control. Àfọ̀njá ló declare independence. Bí Lísàbí náà ṣe gba Ẹ̀gbá out of Ọ̀yọ́ empire. Àfọ̀njá successfully took Ìlọrin out of Ọ̀yọ́ empire. Nígbà tó yọ Ọ̀yọ́ kúrò ní Ọ̀yọ́ empire, Ìlọrin kúrò ní Ọ̀yọ́ empire. Ìgbà yẹn ni palace school tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ fẹ́ni ẹlẹ́ni tí ó jẹ. Torí ẹ̀, we need to pay attention to politics. ṣé rí ìgbà tí wọ́n majority of the structure tí Ìlọrin create, ṣé rí Ọ̀yọ́ empire was a cosmopolitan empire. Bàrìbá wà ń bẹ̀, Nupe wà ń bẹ̀, Malia wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn ọmọlé, Gògòbírí wà ń bẹ̀, Kanuri wà ń bẹ̀. Irú Ṣèyí Akéúgba Gold, his descendants are Kanuris. Tó wá sọ́yọ́ lé ní 300, 200, 300 years ago. 300 years ago. So we have a lot of ethnic Kanuris. Tó ti di Yorùbá tó tán wà láàrin wa. We have a lot of ethnic báwo ni fẹ́ sọ? We have a lot of ethnic Nupes. Tó ti di Yorùbá tó ti wá sáàrin wa. A dẹ̀ ní a lot of Gogobiris, a lot of Hausas tó ti wá sáàrin wa, and they were part and parcel of the Oyo Empire. They were citizens of Oyo. So this issue of Irú Ṣọ̀ún of Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ is a Bariba descendant tó ti di Yorùbá, because the Yoruba identity is a colonizing identity. I'm saying it, I'm not hiding. That is how great civilizations are. Yoruba is not black and white. It's not 2 plus 2. It is a colonizing and naturally tóbi sí ni. Ibi tí problem ti wà, ó ní àwọn tó bá ti wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tán create a parallel society and they refuse to integrate into our society. Irú táwọn Igbo ń ṣe lÉkòó. They are building secular colonies. And they are using hiding under Nigeria to be fighting against indigenous people and trying to change the reality of the Yoruba people. And hiding under constitution to do it. Sharing your history. Who doesn't know that Kwara is a Yoruba state? But if Kwara states could happen to the Yoruba people, and the Yoruba people are so laid back, and they are taking a lot of insults from every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Why people will not try and replicate another Kwara state in Lagos State? Let's only try. Why won't they try and sit in Sokoto and be determining who becomes the Alaafin of Oyo and replicate another Kwara state in Oyo State? Why? Because everybody sees you as weak. Just like when China was called the sick man of China. So everybody wants to take a pie. So there was a military governor, Kwara State, Colonel Adebayo, was extremely important in the 70s, creating local government. Shari local government don't create. On low set boundary. Don't create Moro local government, especially Moro local government and Asa local government. When they create àwọn Ọ̀yún, Ọ̀fà náà finally came under Babangida. The Igbominas, Ìfẹ́lódùn, Ìrẹ́pọ̀dùn. Later on, like 1 year, I'm just trying to kí n kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. Ìgbà tó create Moro local government, torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Jẹ́bà àti Ṣàó wà. Elémèrè, Mọ̀lété. Ìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n wá lọ àwọn bàbá Bùkọ́lá Sàràkí. Torí ẹ̀ ni Bukola Saraki, you will real because he has destroyed the Yoruba side, so he cannot even position himself to come and play Yoruba politics. Now he come and play Ilorin politics. And also looking for how to control Kogi State. That's what he does. Baba Bukola Saraki wà lára àwọn tó lọ protest against the creation of Moro local government. Because that local government ó liberate àwọn Yorùbá wa náà tó wà ńbẹ̀ àtàwọn ọba aládé tó wà ńbẹ̀. No matter how bad you think your Yoruba obas are, they are far, far important. Ju kọ́mọ̀ sí ńbẹ̀ lọ. Because imagine Lagos without any Yoruba oba, they would have successfully said that place is no man's land. Where we have more than 200 Yoruba obas, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe ń claim àwọn ọmọ ìran kíran kan dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ pé no man's land. So there are 16 states, 16 local governments, lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní Kwara State. There is 12 that are speaking Yoruba, and those 12 are 90% Yoruba. But the other 4 is 2 Nupe, 1 Barutin, táwọn Bàrùbá wà àti Kayama àtàwọn minorities Yorùbá náà kún bẹ̀. Because a lot of our people don't know this. Now, mo wá fẹ́ ṣe àpèjúwe pẹ̀lú Kaduna State. Torí àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé North West ní 7 states, South West ní 6 states. Ṣé rí gbogbo domination tí North máa ń sọ yẹn, it is a farce. It's a farce, it's an illusion. Bàbá ńlá illusion ni. Kọ́nà bá mi gbóyè. Kò ń ṣe Adébáyọ̀, Kọ́nà bá mi gbóyè ni. That was the man that created Moro local government to govern Kwara State ní 1970s. It was Kọ́nà bá mi gbóyè. Ṣé rí 12 local government yìí, Yorùbá ni majority ẹ̀. Táwọn ọba aláyé dẹ̀ wà. Ṣé rí Ìlọrin local government yìí, ibi tó jẹ́ Ìlọrin gangan Ìlọrin local government yìí, tó jẹ́ Ìlọrin tí Emir Ìlọrin kò ju 3 local government lọ. Which is Ìlọrin South, Ìlọrin West, àti Ìlọrin East. So Ìlọrin West gangan ibẹ̀ ni power base of the Emir Palace, Ọba Ìlọrin, àti àwọn Ìdí Àpẹ́, Àfọ̀njá, gbogbo àwọn family house Abdulrazak, Governor Abdulrazak, gbogbo family house àwọn ibẹ̀ ni àwọn alágbára Ìlọrin wà, Ìlọrin West ni. Those are the people that dictate what happens in Kwara State. So, ṣáwọn èèyàn gbọ́ mi ṣá? Kó má lè kí mò ń bára mi sọ̀rọ̀ o.
No,
Loud
à ń
and
gbọ́
clear.
yín o.
Ààrẹ à ń gbọ́
À
yín.
ń gbọ́ yín o.
Ṣé rí tẹ́ bá wá lọ sí Ìlọrin structure gangan? Ṣé rí the Ìlọrin structure, the traditional system ní Ìlọrin is a Yoruba system. Wọ́n kàn gbogbo tákàn ṣe nísìnyí, kìnnì kan sákín túra care of Ìlọrin kankan. They are just trying to northernize the place. It is a Yoruba structure. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi propaganda. Torí ẹ̀ ni tí àwa kan bá ń sọ pé no, propaganda mẹ́ta náà máa ń lò. Religion yẹn náà ni. So majority àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké nílọrin wọ́n ti lọ lé kéwú. ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti so ibẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ti rí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké àwọn àáfàá ṣe láwọn àáfàá yẹn àwọn ìtàn lámúrúdù ìtàn pé Odùduwà kì í ló ti wá mọ́kà ló ti wá àwọn ìtàn yẹn làwọn àáfàá yẹn mọ́ káwọn ọmọ kéékèèké wípé reason tán fi pàfọ̀já ní ẹlẹ́bọ ní o ẹlẹ́bọ ni pé ní tẹ́sí máa ń ṣe fẹ́lẹ́bọ ní wọ́n pa wọ́n ní o ọ̀tá Allah ní gbogbo àwọn propaganda yẹn. So a lot of them have been indoctrinated Yoruba young youth from youth. Torí ẹ̀ tí ẹ bá bí wọ́n pé ṣé Yorùbá ni wọ́n ṣe actually Ìlọrin ni mí yé ṣe Yorùbá ṣe é pé ìgbà tí ẹ̀ ní mental problem ṣé Ìlọrin jẹ́ ethnicity bí wọ́n ṣe create Hausa Fulani. It's a meticulous, well orchestrated, irrational statecraft. And you need to calm down to be able to undo this madness. So tẹ́ bá wo the traditional rulership of Ilorin, the emir Ọba Ilorin is on top, followed by the Baloguns. Balogun Ajikobi, Balogun Adanamu, Balogun Gambari, Balogun Fulani, gbogbo àwọn Balogun yẹn ló tẹ̀lé. And it is the oldest Balogun, ló máa ń jẹ Balogun àgbà, which is the second in command. System of government yẹn kò yàtọ̀ sí tí Ìbàdàn ní. Gbọ̀ǹkà ayédè ṣé mo parọ́ ni? Kò yàtọ̀. Tí Ìbàdàn kàn ṣe was that Ìbàdàn kò wọ́n make sure pé the leadership was based on a republican system. Àwọn ò lo one single bloodline kó wà lókè. Àwọn dẹ̀ lọ sógun ní gbogbo ìgbà, unlike àwọn emirs who don't go to battle. So the Balogun system, àwọn Balogun àwọn gangan Yorùbá àwọn ni wọ́n di Ìlọrin mú. The power structure, àwọn gangan ni wọ́n di Ìlọrin mú. Àwọn other ones bíi Chief Imam Fulani nǹkan àwọn yẹn later on làwọn. Then you look at from the Balogun, wọ́n mọ̀ pé kíní àwọn ń lo system gan wọ́n tún pè ní Alangua. Téèyàn ò bá farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ èyàn rò pé àwọn Arewa nomenclature ni. It's not Arewa nomenclature. It is a Yoruba Alangua èdè àyálò lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Haúsá ni. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èdè àyálò la ní bíi Salanga, toilet ni bíi táwọn Northerners pé toilet òun ni Salanga, mo fẹ́ lọ fún sáárì toilet ni fẹ́ lọ tọ̀ so èdè àyálò ni. So Alangua kò yàtọ̀ sí Aláùsá or Alálùbọ́sà. So o ní Angwa bí sub-district ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àlàáfíà.
So yeah, so eléyìí so o ní Angwa náà sọ di Alangwa. I'm talking to you about the structure. So because many of us are approaching Ilorin matter from sentiments, because I have to say the truth. The 19th century, because many of us are hungry, the 19th century Yoruba land was a bloody period. Everybody was just killing, maiming, left, right, and center. May we never see that time again. May we never see that time again. Kò pé everybody, kò pé anybody. So If you look at Ilorin, is in the middle of Yoruba kingdom. Àárín ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni Ìlọrin wà. So it is propaganda. And again, it is not, no, it is not religion, it is not Yoruba land. No, it's a Yoruba land. The system of government ibẹ̀ ló yàtọ̀ àti geopolitics ibẹ̀ àti in tí Nàìjíríà ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. So torí pé Ìlọrin nìkan ní ibì kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ pé tó o bá ti jẹ́ Muslim o ò lè jẹ ọba níbẹ̀. That was what they did in Ìlọrin. So torí ẹ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa tán bá rí system nílọrin nírú wọn fẹ́ lọ máa replicate ní Ìwó, wọ́n fẹ́ replicate ní Ọ̀yọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ replicate tẹ́ bá lọ pọ̀pọ̀ tó ń pè nǹkan yùmí ẹ lọ gbọ́ àwọn utterances ẹ̀. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ àwọn utterances ẹ̀. Is they see the learning system of government as far more better, as what should be encouraged across the Yoruba speaking space across Nigeria. Because they believe that by the learning system, only Muslims will be ruling the entire Yoruba land. And kò lè work bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí ẹ̀ làwọn extremists yẹn náà fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àwọn extremists ní this minority extremists. Náà fi sọ pé problem tán ní pẹ̀lú Ṣọ̀ún Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Apart pé I'm not also happy with him. He's a pastor. We don't need pastors. I'm sorry. Because I found religious extremists to be if you are too religious, you cannot lead a multi-religious society like Yoruba land. Torí àti Muslims o, àti Christian o, àti Eléégún, everybody is under the Oba, and you must show fairness. So, in tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn, tí àwọn kan fi wá ń takò pé Muslim láti ọ̀nà tí ń jẹ Ṣọ̀ún Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Christian bíi méjì nìkan ló ti jẹ́ rí, so Muslim ló yẹ kó máa jẹ́. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràdá tá àgbọ̀rí tẹ́lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Because àwọn nílọrin bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn dẹ̀ fẹ́ pass the same ideology, the same system. And there are always anomalies. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe nílọrin nìyẹn, kò lè apply sí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀. We need to let Ìlọrin be. Káwọn tó Yorùbá náà tó bá dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀yìn, àwọn Yorùbá Ìlọrin, ẹ mọ́ rò pé ẹgbẹ́ tẹ́ ń ṣe ń lọrin, ẹ gbé lọ s'Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Ọ̀yọ́, Ògùn lẹ fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀. Báyìí náà ṣe ń bí èèwọ̀ bòmíì ni. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín? Because actually tẹ́ bá lọ sí Ìlọrin, tó jọmọ Yorùbá tó fẹ́ contest for presidency, to not play Yoruba card they will vote for you. Issue ni àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí amongst ourselves about civilization issues, schism tí disintegration of your empire ṣe sí dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. And when we talk about torí báwọn ṣe àwọn ti create a Yoruba Islamic system, ọ̀nà ṣe sí Ìlọrin. Kò dẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí structure tó wà ní Kárí Àkókó náà àti Arigidi Àkókó. Because of the peculiar history of those places, which I will not talk about today. Torí ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí pé ẹ̀ tán wẹ́ láwà ní sórí, you need to take it as it is. torí báwọn ìlú kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wà yìí bí wọ́n ṣe wà highly influenced by Islamic heritage òun náà ni àwọn ìlú kan náà ti wà heavily Christianized. For instance, tẹ́ bá wo adé tí wọ́n dé ní Warri, which is ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, adé yẹn ní àgbélébù báyìí ni àwọn Christian lórí. Because it is a Christianized Yoruba land. Yoruba stool. Òun ló wà ní Warri. Torí ẹ̀ ni àwa tá believe based on the ideology of Chief Obafemi Awolowo in Pax Yorubana, àwa ò lè bá yín gbé ẹ̀sìn sórí. A lè bá yín gbé ẹ̀sìn sórí, kò possible. Torí ẹ̀, Moro local government àti Lọ́kọ́jà local government is the most northernmost border of Yoruba land. Tán bá River Niger pa àlà. Torí ẹ̀, you look at all these states, all these places. Now, how can you say Kwara is not a Yoruba state? Èdè wo náà sọ ń bẹ̀? Ẹ̀yà wo ló pọ̀ jù ń bẹ̀? Torí ẹ̀ ní 1970, mi mọ census tó ṣe ní 1970. Tó bá ṣe census nígbà yẹn. The northwest, this same northwest of Nigeria, náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ agenda burúkú mẹ́yẹn nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n sì máa gbé padà, ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Wọ́n ní pé they should, tó bá fẹ́ ka ṣe census, into ẹ̀kọ́ mọ̀ ká ní religion. Ipe tó bá ń ka Fúlàní, tó ń ka Hausa, pó máa dá wàhálà lẹ́ Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n wá lọ bá àwọn Yorùbá Islamic scholars pé ẹ jẹ́ ká ka religion pé ṣé mọ̀ pé Islam ní identity of everybody. Kò sí ethnicity nínú Islam. Ṣé ti rí dájú ẹ̀? The Yoruba Muslim said no, you cannot separate us from our Christian brothers. That's why anybody insulting Yoruba Muslims, it is wrong. They've really suffered for Yoruba land. They really. That's the bitter truth. Tọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò fẹ́ gbọ́. A ní wo àwọn wèrè kan láàrin wa, àwọn tó ń ba Islam lórúkọ jẹ́ láàrin wa, àwọn mufti Ìwó. A ní fi wá paint everybody. You can't do that. You can't do that. The Christians have also done their part too. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ have always done their part. Torí àwọn labánlẹ̀, ẹ̀sìn àbáláyé ni wọ́n. So, the issue ni pé ọ̀rọ̀ Ìlọrin and the continuous contention. Báwọn dí àpẹ ní pẹ̀lú Ìlọrin, but I'm not, mi ò níwà interested in that. Because of one or two issues. The Alimi dynasty ń bẹ. I don't care, I don't want to talk about the history. Ó ti di institution, ó ti di ọba abẹ, kò sí nǹkan tá lè ṣe sí. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ sọ, so there's nothing you are going to do. Leave it as it is. They are all Yoruba speakers. Nígbà wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe party ọba Emir Ìlọrin ní few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ kò náà ti wá jó, tí Wasiu Ayinde ń kọrin bẹ̀. Ẹ̀rẹ̀ láwọn yẹn ṣe Yorùbá, bóun ṣe Yorùbá tán náwó. In tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ní pé ibẹ̀ yìí ò wà properly integrated into the Yoruba Commonwealth. And àwọn politicians kan dẹ̀ ń fund àwọn extremists ńbẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń tako any form of Yoruba consciousness. tó o bá wo agbádá jù nílọrin tó jọmọ Yorùbá láwọn ibì kan bẹ̀ wọ́n máa wọ ẹ pé ṣé léyìí eléyìí kò lóyà sí Emirates ó bá wọn tó ti yẹ yín tó bá gẹ fìlà jù wọ́n máa wò pé kò lóyà. And that is why some of us are fighting. Wípé there needs to be a balance. Lè fi Islamic identity fẹ́ fi erase Yoruba identity for your own political survival and political agenda. Because we know what is happening. Politics lẹ́ ń ṣe. Politics lẹ́ ń ṣe. Torí ẹ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. That's why you see a lot of non-Yorubas living in Yoruba land. To create a parallel society within Yoruba land. They always want to erase Yoruba identity. Wọn ò fẹ́ ká sọ Yorùbá mọ́. Wọn ò fẹ́ ká máa fẹ́ Yorùbá mọ́. Wọn ò fẹ́ ká máa preserve Yoruba identity. It is for their own political agenda tán fẹ́ ṣe. So 12 local governments la ní ní Kwara. 12. We have 12 local governments in Kwara State. So torí pa ní 12 local governments. Kaduna has, I think, 22 or 23 local governments. Èyí tó wà ní Northern Kaduna tó yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Zaria gbogbo àwọn ọbẹ̀ làwọn Súfà àwọn Haúsá Fúlàní wà tán dominate. Ní Northern Kaduna kò ju 10 or 12 local governments lọ. Èyí tó wà ní Southern Kaduna táwọn Middle Belt táwọn Southern ethnicity minorities ni is close to 12 to 13. Now 11 to 12. Bó wá ní so wọ́n pín equal ni. So why is Kaduna a northwest state and Kwara that is 90% Yoruba not a southwest state? In Tofani, there is a war, a silent cold war going on. Religious topic ìtẹ́ sọ yìí, topic ìtẹ́ kọ sórí bí kọ́ la fẹ́ discuss. Host. Kwara State and religious extremism in Yoruba land. That is not the topic. Oh, yeah, Joe.
What is it?
Kwara State, religious nationalism versus Yoruba nationalism ni. Ẹ mọ̀ mọ̀ bá tà ń ṣe jẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ bá tà ń ṣe jẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa yí padà. Èmi ò sí nínú àwọn tó ń fight ẹ̀sìn. Tọ́pìkì lásán ẹ ti fáwọn ọ̀tá wa ní ammunition. I'm not ní bá wọn join because that's not the issue. That's not the issue. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa change the topic yẹn.
Ṣé rí extremism yẹn? Ọ̀rẹ́ wa tó máa ń fẹ́ lo fish agenda ló máa ń lo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ẹ má jẹ́ káwa lò ó camp wa.
Topic ọ̀tọ̀ ní topic ọ̀tọ̀ mi. I'm not happy with this at all. At all. Extremism, bo. It is ultra Islamic nationalism versus Yoruba nationalism. So what has happened ni pé àwọn kan wà níbẹ̀ yẹn. Tó yẹ pé ẹyẹ fún instance, ìyàwó Sàràkí Christian ni, Yoruba Christian ni. Ìyàwó Abdulfatah, Yoruba Christian ni. Ìyàwó Governor Abdulrahman, Yoruba Christian ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá wa change topic yẹn jọ̀ọ́. So torí pé wọ́n jẹ́ Yoruba Christian, àwọn extremists kan dẹ̀ ń sọ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ change ẹ̀ kó lọ fẹ́ Yoruba Muslim, kó lọ fẹ́ ìyàwó kejì, kó tó dé di governor. They are very ruthless. Àwọn ni wọ́n ń control ọmọléke, àwọn ni wọ́n máa ń lò láti lọ́mọ dàbí kan rú. There's nothing you say. Please, can you change the topic? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Manager Shewambe, are you there?
So bí
Anyway,
Mo ń try
any
láti
co-host
coin
lè
ẹ̀.
change ẹ̀.
It is too long. It is too long. It's not taking all those words.
so
Your part two, but your part two, take it. First one, take a
It's
question.
still not. It's still not taking it. I don't know
Okay.
what's wrong.
Ẹ sọ pé ultra nationalism versus Yoruba nationalism case study of Ilorin.
ultra ọ̀rọ̀ case study of Ìlọrin kọ́ Kwara State. It's for Kwara State.
But I know the whole of Kwara, Ilorin gangan ni the major wàhálà ń bẹ̀. All the other places.
Yeah.
It is the entire Kwara State. Entire Kwara State. Entire Kwara State ni. Ìlọrin is just a town in Kwara State. Ẹ má place ọwọ́ àwọn tó fẹ́ destroy yín. So bí ọ̀rọ̀ Kwara State ṣe rí nìyẹn. So how can we now have 12 out of 16 local governments? Kemani kò ń ṣe Yoruba state. How many states gangan ló wà 90% homogeneous ní Nigeria? How many? But no state is not homogeneous. Yet we call it a Kanuri state because they are largely the majority. Benue State has close to 22 local government, I don't know, 20 something local government. The Chiefs, I think they have close to 11 to 12 or 13 local governments. Religious nationalism ni kò ń ṣe ultra religious ni. And the track coin religious yẹn kò ń ṣe ultra is religious. So the issue tó wà ní Kwara State is àwọn kan fẹ́ erase Yoruba identity using religion. So in tí wọ́n ń ṣe, in tí wọ́n ń propagate àwọn wèrè tẹ́ rí ní ìwò yẹn lórí social media, in tán ṣe nìyẹn. Àtàwọn Salafist, àwọn Wahhabis, ẹ mọ́ kúnlẹ̀ kún ya yí mọ́, ẹ mọ́ respect àwọn ọba Yorùbá, ìmáàmù làwọn àáfàá ní bàbá ọba, gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràdá yẹn is to cheapen the local authorities and take the community power from our obas and place it into the hands of religious clerics. Nítorí ṣe náà ti nìyẹn, if you want government, if you politicians tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí àwọn kan dìbò fún yín ní north, in time they go to religious clerics na máa ń follow. In tí wọ́n ṣe ní tán ṣe ní north nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé o host, ẹ ṣé manager, mo ti rí gbẹ́ tí ṣe topic. In tán ṣe ní north nìyẹn. The same thing ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tẹ́ pé tó bá sọ báyìí, wọ́n ní ọba wo ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn? Ọba dìdì ni wọ́n ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Àwọn gbogbo pátá ni wọ́n mì tí wọ́n tá lu wọn. Ẹnu tán fi ń sọ yẹn wọn ò tún níbi ṣe rere mọ́. Agbára àṣẹ Òdùmarè. Àwọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣe politics yìí nílọrin, àwọn ń pọ́n ọba Ìlọrin lé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti di pé they come to the west, wọ́n ti so brainwash wípé lẹ́yìn ọba Ìlọrin òun gangan nìkan lọ́ba tó súnmọ́ àlùjẹ́ náà, àwọn ọba yòókù lẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn ọba Ifẹ̀, Aláàfin, iná náà lọ. That's how they brainwashed our people. Torí ẹ̀ ni mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo wípé ṣé secularism kí ni Nigerian government, ṣé àwọn kan sì believe fún Nigeria pé Nigeria is a secular country. Ìlú tó ní kálukú lè ti ṣe tó wù ní, where the state is separated from the religion. No state must adopt a state religion. In tó dẹ̀ fún Mohammed Yusuf, founder of Boko Haram, he was a former commissioner in the Borno State. because wọ́n ń lò wọ́n láti mobilize àti láti threaten àwọn opponent wọn. Tí religious clerics bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní participate in politics, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. So a gbọ́dọ̀ fi ara balẹ̀ láti understand ibẹ̀ yẹn ká pín and to explain to properly expatiate what is happening there. Ilorin issue is a political issue. Kwara State is a political issue. Because today people say, let us talk into this proper time. Let us talk. That's why some places in Kwara State, they are not happy. They are not happy with Ilorin because there be some people in Ilorin because the political power, everything is in the hands of a few. It's a feudal system, not wrong. So, the Fulanis, kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ Fulani kankan, kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ Fulani kankan ní Ìlọrin. Kò sí. And our people are not in slavery ní Ìlọrin o. Ẹ mọ́ oníkàlùkù ṣe tó wù ní o. Gbogbo ariwo tẹ́ rí yẹn, kìnìkan tó ń pariwo lórí social media yìí, ariwo náà ń pa. If you are in Ìlọrin, kò yàtọ̀ sí if you are in Òṣogbo or you are in funny ṣìnà tán ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn, kò síbi tá ti ń ṣe ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir rajim.
So all this
I
Galifanti,
rebuke you in Jesus' name.
Galifanti don't say it is all propaganda. Reality on ground is different. So that is why the consciousness of our people is extremely important. Because àti rí Christianity ṣe pẹ̀lú Yoruba obedience. So we are not surprised. Wípé àwọn kan náà wọ́n fi Islam wọ́n ti fi ń turn wọn against their Yoruba heritage. It's the same. It's the same technique and same method. You Christianize them and erase their Yoruba identity. You Islamize them and remove their Yoruba identity. Ẹlòmíì kan believe pé kóun kàn mọ́ sọ Yorùbá, kóun mọ́ gẹ́ fìlà Yorùbá, òun náà pè Yorùbá. No, it is more than that. It is preaching pan-Yorubanism is part of being Yoruba. It is a critical aspect of being Yoruba.
Host àti co-host, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa yọ Aṣẹ́ríyà kúrò yàrá.
Okay. Asheria. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So Olódùmarè á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o. Olódùmarè á ràn wá lọ́wọ́. I'm going to stop here so that we can have conversations and have a proper conversations.
Mi ò rí
Tó bá
Asheria.
ẹni tó bá ní ìbéèrè on Kwara State and the composition. Torí the issue lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ Kwara State is that Moro local government and Asa local government have gone to court. Wípé àwọn òsì London Ìlọrin Emirates that is a Yoruba system làwọn ń lò pure one. Torí ẹ̀ ni even the Ìlọrin Emirates is becoming extremely funny. If tọ́mà ti interact pẹ̀lú àwọn Yorùbá, ẹ mọ̀ gbọ́ ọba Ìlọrin, ọba là ń lò, àwọn ọba wa ní Ìlọrin, ọjà ọba gan-an ń lò, kò sí ọjà emir. But when they want to play Nigerian politics, ẹ mọ̀ gbọ́ Emirates, because wọ́n believe pé agbára ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn yẹn, so they will get as many things as possible. Kò yàtọ̀ sí tí olórí burúkú yìí ń ṣe níwò tó lọ ń insult Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ pé Ifẹ̀ ṣe rírun Yorùbá. Why is he doing what he's doing? Ó ń position ara ẹ̀ ni so that yóò lè rí nǹkan jẹ. Probably not. Because everything tó jẹ́ nǹkan ṣẹ̀ǹbáyé, I'm waiting for the new Aláàfin to come on board. Very, very important. Láti lè sanitize axis yẹn. Torá àti gbàlejò àwọn àlejò ọ̀ràn ti wọ area yẹn gan. And unfortunately, the kind of governor we have in Osun State, a lot of people should have been in prison by now for incitement. So, bí mo ṣe sọ fún yín, èmi ò ní bá yín bú ẹ̀mí Ìlọrin. No, there's no point about Ìlọrin. No, there's no point. Àwọn Yorùbá wa tó wà ní Ìlọrin West, Ìlọrin that are happy with that, leave them alone. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń wò bí Fúlàní, àwọn ń wò bí fellow Yorùbá sí ni. Torí gbogbo láwàní tẹ́ ń wò yẹn, àwọn ibì kan náà lẹ́ Yorùbá wọ́n múra bẹ́ẹ̀. Because a lot of our people tó wà ní borders, tán ní border pẹ̀lú Nupe, pẹ̀lú Bariba, they've become influenced by their neighbors. Tẹ́ bá wo àwọn Yorùbá Ọ̀wọ̀, wọ́n wà bọ́n ṣe ń múra kíní wọn ó jọ ti Benin. Tẹ́ bá wo lọ sí Ògòrì Màgòǹgò, àwọn Yorùbá bẹ̀ ó jọ ti Àkókó, ó jọ ti Èbìrà. Tẹ́ bá lọ sí àwọn Yorùbá Ìṣẹ̀kírì, àwọn náà àwọn kan láàrin wọn ti dàbí wọ́n ti jọ Ìjọ àti Ìròbò. Meanwhile, they are Yorùbás. That is what happens when people are on the fringe. And on the fringes, there will be cultural interaction with other ethnicities, ethnic nations. And you can insult them from now to tomorrow. Àwọn kan máa wò yín ni. Why are you insulting me? Pé mo wé láwàní. Mi ò ṣe kankan tó wrong now. And we can only insult. We cannot enforce the uniformity of culture because we are within Nigeria. We cannot. We just have to find a balance, which is the Yorubanism we are currently preaching. Which is the Yorubanism we are currently preaching. So what is happening in Kwara is there is a battle between religious nationalism and ethnic nationalism. Nothing more. It's not different from what some people are doing in Osun State. It's not different from what some people are trying to do in Oyo State. In Oyo State. In ton dasile niye politics de non she. I'm going to stop here. Maybe we are going to start continue next week. Eshe pupo eyin eyan wa o. And I'm going to hand over if other people want to come on board, ask questions. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín, anybody tó bá fẹ́ mọ insult ẹ̀sìn, you can do it in your own organizations, in your own platform. Ẹ ṣé, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ̀ sọ pé ẹ lè mọ̀ tako religion kẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe kẹ́ wá pẹ́pẹ́ fẹ́ mọ̀ present yín as Yoruba leader. It doesn't work that way. Kò possible.
Ẹ káalẹ́, ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi?
Ẹ ṣe ó dùn náà, wọ́n ṣì ń sọ̀rọ̀
Any
ẹ̀jẹ̀.
true.
So because the Yoruba society is a multi-religious society. Gbogbo bí Oyedepo ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ fún Peter Obi tó, ṣé bí Tinubu ló lọ approve yes trip fún ní Covenant ní Sango Ọ̀tà. He did it for Peter Obi. And for this man. So we need to understand and strike a balance. So that's material don't tackle ẹ̀sìn, don't bú ẹ̀sìn, and I try to avoid them as much as possible. Because Yoruba land is a keg of gunpowder. 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 Is Igbos are not that skillful in the use of religion to create chaos. But the Fulanis, they've done it for 200 years and they've been successful with it. So I want to need manuals, tán lè lò. So we need to be very careful. It is not a hatred. It's not an hatred. It's visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. The Igbos tried it in 2023. The Fulanis are trying it in 2025. Christians máa share Muslims nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Muslims máa share Christians nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe wọ́n máa share ìṣẹ̀ṣe nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. It is going to happen. But àwa ní tìtorí pé a ṣẹra wa káwa lọ máa pe àwọn ará àta tá a mọ̀ pé wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ wa. Ọ̀káràta kí àwọn tó ń tán sọ pé tán wà against Tinubu tán support Àtíkù láti lé Tinubu kúrò l'Abuja ní 2027 ká máa sọ fún yín pé a máa wá help yín Yorùbá Muslims láti Ìkọ̀yà. Ṣé àmọ̀ pé mẹ́ta ọ̀ kí ọmọ ẹni Igbo máa sọ pé òun fẹ́ help Yorùbá Christians nílẹ̀ Yorùbá? Doesn't make any sense. Èmi máa fẹ́ dáṣọ fún èèyàn ọrùn ẹ̀ lákọ́kọ́ máa wò. Níbí ni a ti dúró so that other people èmi ò ti dúró. And other people náà lè bá wa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀. It's unfortunate we had a lot of stoppage today because of internet issues. Ẹ̀yin yẹn ẹ má bínú. People can ask questions and if Gbonka wants to go, pè má bẹ Gbonka. Let's just ọ̀rọ̀ post Nigeria ní ká fi handle Kwara State. Post Nigeria. Torí èèyàn bọ́.
Thank you
Ààrẹ,
so much.
thank you so much. Ẹ ṣé, èmi ní question o kí bàbá Gbọ̀ǹkà tó lọ. Ẹ mention wípé àwọn Yorùbá wa tó wà nílọrin, àwọn Yorùbá wa tó wà nílọrin. Ìbéèrè mi ni wípé ṣé a ní gbogbo Ìlọrin, a ní Fúlàní níbi kankan ni? Torí bí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe yé mi, tó bá sọ wípé Yorùbá, mo rò pé bóyá èdè tàbátẹ̀ sọ pé bóyá bí Ìjẹ̀bú nísìn ká sọ pé Ìjẹ̀bú o, Ọ̀yọ́ o, Ẹ̀gbá, dialect ẹnu wọn a máa fi mọ̀ pé ibi tí lágbájá ti wá lélẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹni tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Ìlọrin tó bá lè gun orí stage àbí tó bá jẹ́ pé ààrẹ náà ló máa dá mi lóhùn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ní apá abo local government wo náà ti ń sọ Fúfúdè nílọrin? Torí èmi lo ọdún 7 nílọrin, almost 7 years. Mo dẹ̀ ṣe mistake.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Kò síbi tó ti ń sọ Fúfúdè nílọrin.
So Yorùbá pọ́nbélé náà ń sọ ẹkún ẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá punk Yorùbá pọ́nbélé náà ń sọ nílọrin. So nǹkan tó dẹ̀ yẹ kí n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, nǹkan tí mo fi béèrè ni wípé ẹ mention pé àwọn Yorùbá wà nílọrin. So ní ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi o, gbogbo Ìlọrin pátá Yorùbá ni wọ́n. Fúlàní tó fi ń kún yẹn èmi ò in fact mo disagree. Ẹ ṣeun.
In tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé mi tẹ́ sọ pátápátá ni mo gbà. But dynasty ibẹ̀ yẹn is half Fulani, half Yorùbá. So torí pé Fulani dẹ̀ ní political power ní Nàìjíríà, wọ́n ń lo their Fulani part. Àwọn náà fi ń bully everybody ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yé yín? It's all politics. It's all politics.
Àgbọ́yé. So àwọn Fúlàní tó yẹ pé wọ́n wá ń ṣe ọṣẹ́ nísìn, so tó bá wọnú Ìlọrin, wọ́n á ṣọṣẹ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ Ìlọrin pátápátá torí wọ́n ní dé Fúfúdè lẹ́nu tó fẹ́ fi defend ara wọn pé Fúlàní làwọn.
Tẹ́ bá lọ wo the warlords of Zamfara. The warlords of Zamfara, àwọn bandits of Fulani extraction gan tí wọ́n ń ṣe damage ní Zamfara. They don't spare the sedentary. Wọ́n ò spare àwọn Fulani gan tẹ́ wọ́n ti wà sedentary. They don't spare them. So àwọn kìíní ni èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ wà very very careful. Tẹ́ bá observe àwọn terrorists, wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ dá wàhálà lẹ̀ síbì kan. So tó bá ti wá dá wàhálà lẹ̀ síbì kan, tẹ́ ẹ bá wà very careful, tẹ́ ẹ bá react anyhow, tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní attack everybody, wọ́n á tún have opportunity yẹn tó fi recruit lára àwọn victims into their camp. It's a very, very diabolical situation. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín? So
Àgbọ́yé.
torí ẹ̀ ni tẹ́ bá wà náà lọrin tí àwọn ẹ bá dárúkọ Yorùbá, tẹ́ bá pé Yorùbá, àwọn kan òun wà very comfortable. Wàhálà dé bá wọn ní lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Kwara, wàhálà dé bá wọn ní lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Kwara nǹkan kan. They don't want anybody to mention kinní níbẹ̀. Yorùbá identity. Bí ìgbà tí mo rántí ní 2023 or 2022 tí mo sọ pé the Yorùbá history of Lagos. Àwọn IPOB Igbo expansionists wọ́n dẹ̀ múra kankankan pé báwọn ni màá ṣe mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá history of Lagos pé àwọn ni mo target. It's like I'm preaching hate towards them. And mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá history of Lagos. Báwo ló ṣe wá kan ẹ̀yin ń bẹ̀? Why are you concerned? Because wọ́n fẹ́ erase ẹ̀ ni wọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ táwọn youth wa kan sọ pé táwọn bá ń sọ Yorùbá, pa àwọn Igbo kan sọ pé àwọn ò feel comfortable pé àwọn kan ń sọ Yorùbá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn. It's the same. Pé kẹ́ dress bí Yorùbá, kẹ́ ní Yorùbá culture. Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ fún yín, wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní manipulate Holy Quran wípé ẹ bá ti kúnlẹ̀ fún bàbá yín òṣàlẹ̀ ń bọ gbogbo àwọn dandan bídíà ní gbogbo àwọn rubbish yẹn sì kìíní. Meanwhile, tá a bá dọ́dọ̀ ọba Ìlọrin ṣe ni wọ́n mọ kúnlẹ̀ tí wọ́n mọ ga. Bẹ̀tán bá dí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ Ifẹ̀, no respect. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká dákẹ́. Wọ́n dẹ̀ kóra wọn jọ, wọ́n máa sọ pé ẹnìkan fake Muslims, àwọn olórí burúkú tí ò lè rí ọ̀nà wọ̀. So ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ ń sọ ni. Torí àwọn kan sọ pé ìran àwọn Fúlàní ni o, àwọn dẹ̀ ti wà nílùú yìí for 200 years o, àwọn dẹ̀ ń sọ Yorùbá o. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn Fúlàní ni, even though ìyá rẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ Yorùbá ní no problem. Ṣùgbọ́n minority ni. Kò dẹ̀ sí ti ń jẹ́ Yorùbá Fúlàní. It's either you are Yorùbá or you are Fúlàní. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi sọ̀rọ̀.